Today, we're going to talk about the psychology behind Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. How did this come about? Well, I was doing research for another video and I stopped to take a break and I watched the trailer for the new Joker movie coming out. One of the things I was researching was Maslow's 12 characteristics of self-actualized people. And as I kept reading, I kept thinking about that trailer. And in the trailer, you can see a clear journey that the Joker is on. And he is drastically different from beginning to end. When somebody changes like that, what happens, right? And one of the quotes that I really enjoy is, they can accept their own human nature in the Stoic style. With all its shortcomings, with all its discrepancies from the ideal image, without feeling real concern. That sounds an awful lot like the Joker and how he reacts to people reacting to him. In the trailer, we can overhear an official saying, "What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded?" Someone who hides behind a mask. And it never really phases him. That's the interesting part. He carries on. And I'm going to actually make a specific reference. This reference is from the Cross Country Crimes, Batman Volume 1, Number 8, December 1941. I'm going to put the image right here. In the image, he says, "I missed you, Batman, but I'll get you again some other time, haha." Right? Now, at no point in that moment was he upset with himself. At no point in that moment was he like, "Damn, Joker, you missed. How could you? That was your only shot." He never did that. He just shot, missed. You know what? I'm going to get you next time because I'm not going to stop. I thought that was really interesting. And here's another example. I'm going to put this one right over here. In this one, this is the first time that they actually capture the Joker and he gets sent to jail. And in this scene, the Joker says, "They can't keep me here. I know of a way out. The Joker will yet again have the last laugh." Now, if you boil it down to what it is, essentially, that's optimism right there. The Joker is displaying two really crucial moments of optimism. Missing his shot to kill Batman, and then also getting caught and thrown in jail. Those two moments, most other villains would be like, "Damn, I need to take a minute, go beat myself up." But the Joker doesn't do that. He carries on, never deterring from his ultimate mission. It opens up on him in a dead-end job. He was a sign flipper who dressed as a clown, right? Now, in modern society, that's frowned upon. No pun intended. To make things worse, he just seems to entice people to beat the shit out of him. I don't know what he does. He's just doing his job, flipping signs, and these kids like destroy his sign and then beat the shit out of him in an alley. That usually would deter people from continuing with that, right? But it doesn't. You see him as the trailer goes on, he still dresses in that costume. He still puts on that makeup. At the end of the trailer, you see him about to walk on stage. You see him it's something big. He's on a talk show, something along those lines. Now look at that. Just in this short trailer, he's gone from flipping signs and being beat up in an alley to about to go onto a stage in front of a studio audience. Clearly, there has been a big change, right? And what happens at some point in time when there's a change that big is that he had to look at himself in the mirror and go, "You know what? We can do this." And that's self-belief. That's another layer in the Maslow hierarchy of needs. So he's believing in himself. That's the esteem. He's right there at the top. The Joker didn't know where this was going to take him, right? One of the characteristics of someone who is self-actualized is embracing the unknown, right? Here's a quote from the book. "The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious." Now, the Joker seems like somebody who really embodies this. He doesn't know what Batman's going to throw at him. And yet he continues. He embraces it. He loves the challenge. As you watch the trailer, you can see something bubbling under the surface. You can see this uneasiness happen. You know, in the scene where he's like, he's grabbing his mouth, he's forcing the smile on his face. You can see the veneer cracking. one of the things you say to yourself is, damn it, why don't you just get up? Why don't you hit them back? Because he just gets hit and then hits the ground and then lays there. And another characteristic of a self-actualized person is, while they are inherently unconventional, they do not seek to shock and disturb, right? I'm going to read a quote from the book. The world of people in which he lives could not understand or accept his unconventionality. He will go through the ceremonies and rituals of convention with a good-humored shrug and with the best possible grace. With a good-humored shrug, I'm sure that can be accompanied with a laugh, maybe a chuckle. In one of the last movies where Batman is beating up the Joker in the interrogation room, what is he doing? He's laughing. He is laughing the whole time. There's nothing that you can do to hurt me. It's trivial to him. And it might not seem trivial to you because he's getting the shit beat out of him by Batman. But to him, it's trivial because he knows Batman won't kill him and he'll be able to carry on doing what he needs to do. And one of the other characteristics is they are motivated by growth, not by the satisfaction of needs. I'm actually going to refer to a past movie, which it feels like it's going to apply to this because it's the same character. Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. It can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, negotiated. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Right? That sounds like someone who doesn't care about the material things, and it's all about them and their growth and what they accomplish. Now, one of the most profound examples of this is found in one of the early comic books, and it's from Laugh Town Laugh, Detective Comics Volume 1, number 62, April 1942. In this is the Joker's first chance to unmask Batman, okay? This is a huge deal. He's got Batman all tied up, he's helpless, and he has the opportunity, and guess what? He doesn't do it. He doesn't do it. And I'm gonna quote him in what he says why he doesn't do it. Haha. No, it's too simple. It's unworthy of my intelligence. And I like these battles of wits. The hunt, the chase. That's the breath of life to me. It's not the outcome for him. It's the journey. And that is a hallmark of a self-actualized person, is that they are more concerned about the journey and less about the destination. If you like this video, let me know in the comments below. I'm actually a huge comic book nerd, and I think that I'm gonna start a series on the psychology behind different characters. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button because I'm gonna have a lot more videos coming out soon. And then let me know in the comments below if this video interests you. I'm gonna throw a card right here and watch the trailer now with this thought process in mind, and let me know if that changes the way you see the Joker. Thank you so much, and again, let me know if there's another character you'd like me to do an analysis on. These are really fun, and I really look forward to seeing what you have to say. So thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.